Hey there, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And tonight, have an unboxing / first impressions. I have a couple of watches here from my buddy Steve, who has been gracious enough to lend in watches. We meet up every once in a while, and I give him back the watches he lent in, and then he supplies me with one. He has a great collection, extensive collection, and he's graciously let me borrow 3 more, and then I got another watch here that came in today from my buddy, good friend Michael, and we're gonna take a look at it. Let's take a look at his one, and his is a Seiko, the SPB151. This is the quote unquote Willard Prospects, not the SLA Willard. That was much more expensive. This one is the SPB151 on bracelet. He's got it here, and he told me, he's worn this watch a lot. So he told me that the bezel's a little busted. I told him, it's not so bad. It just got stuck there. I told him, send it in anyway. I love the fact that you wore this watch so hard that the bezel gets a little gummy. And look at this thing. Wow. Really, really cool. This is my first time with a SPB 151 or a 153. He does have the looks like an Uncle Seiko strap here, rubber strap. So let's throw this on wrist. Definitely has been worn and loved and used. Good thing, Michael. That's awesome. Love the fact that you wore the heck out of this watch. Really, really cool. Take a look at that case shape. So interesting. Really, really cool. Kind of like the turtle shape going on here. A lot of history with the Willard. So looking forward to spending some time with this one. Now let's take a look at some of the watches lent in by my buddy Steve. Let's take a look here. Let's unclap this. And of course, now I'm having trouble opening this box. And you know, he knew that I got a Submariner in recently, a new Submariner, and he was like, you know what, I have a 16610. You know, maybe it's a good thing to lend in and do a comparison. And sure enough, here we are. Look at these two, and I'm going to do a comparison video on these for sure. Classic Submariner with date on in my left hand here. Just a great watch. He's had this watch, since 1999, when the birth of his first child. So he bought this watch to commemorate that. And he wore the heck out of this thing. So the bracelet, actually, he told me, was kind of in need of repair. So that's why he has it on the NATO here. So I appreciate that. Then, of course, the Maurice Lacroix Aikon. I'm very excited to actually review this watch and get this watch in. It is a cool looking watch. This is, he told me, this is kind of scratching the itch for a particular watch that he really wants to add to his collection in the near future. And I think we all know which watch that is, right? The AP Royal Oak with the blue dial. But very, very cool. Look at that bracelet. Awesome. Gonna have to size this one for sure. And then finally, last watch here. First time on the channel with a Grand Seiko. This is the SBGN001, I think. Quartz GMT. Steve was telling me that he's had this watch for 2 years and it hasn't lost a second yet. I think it's plus minus like 15 seconds a year, maybe less. But he says he has timed this, and since he's opened it, it hasn't lost 1 second in 2 years. Amazing watch. He says this is his travel watch. I can understand why. Kind of has a certain look to a certain watch, namely the Rolex Explorer 2. I think this bezel here kind of gives it away a little bit, but it's definitely got its own character. And I look forward to reviewing this. Well, guys, thanks for sticking through this unboxing. and I'll see you guys in the review videos. Take care.